A lot of you wanted study tips for taking the exit exam, so I just wanted to make a video sharing the things that I did to help me pass as far as study tips and test taking strategies. Like I mentioned before, I feel like the exit exam reflects the capstone assessment more than the comprehensive assessment as far as determining if you think that you're going to pass or not. It does score your exam in percentiles. And I did use those two exams for my studying for the exit exam. I was very limited on time when it came to studying for the exit exam, and I didn't have time to go back into every subject and look at every topic from past classes. So I just used the capstone assessment and the comprehensive assessment. I focused on the focused review at the end of it and studied off of that. I went into the focused review and read the paragraph about it just to fully understand the concept of it. I wouldn't read the whole unit or like the whole chapter on it, just the paragraph that explains why I missed that question. I feel like this was effective for me, and it helped me not waste my time reading over things that I already know, because I know that I tried my best on those two exams. I really tried my best to answer those correctly, and I wasn't able to do so. So the fact that it's popping up on my remediation was important to me to look at, because it's just showing me where my weakest areas are at. I think it's a lot easier to focus on the remediation for the comprehensive assessments because it has every subject in one exam. I also did the practice questions at the end of the blue book that they gave us, which is the NCLEX review book. That book had about 20 questions per subject, and it did have them split into funds, mental health, OB. But it also has a comprehensive one. So what I did is I did all of those practice questions, and then I read the rationales for them in that chapter. So I went back into that chapter and looked at the topic or like that concept of the questions that I missed, only the ones that I missed. Exit exam is an ATI exam, so I didn't use any outside resources for it just because I knew ATI was going to be my best source, and made my own adaptive exams on dynamic quizzes. So I made my own CAT exams and I did it comprehensive. I left all of the subjects selected and I just put it on study mode. The rationales is the only explanation you get for those questions unless you go into the book. But I don't like to read, and I didn't want to go into the book to look for the answers. So the rationale really helped me understand why I got the questions wrong. Started to notice that my grades were improving on the comprehensive exams. I would select the questions that were unseen so that I knew I was getting new questions every single time. So if you don't know where to start when it comes to studying, I suggest trying that and focusing just on what you missed. I'll post a video on test taking strategies because I do feel like there's certain ways that you can eliminate answers when you're between two, and this has helped me be a really good test taker.